Welcome back to another exciting episode for all our coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of American coinage, a journey through history, artistry, and hidden fortune. We're talking about some of the most valuable and sought-after U.S. coins that continue to shine in today's collector's market: the Washington quarter dollar, the commemorative quarter dollar, and the iconic Jefferson nickel 5-cent piece. These coins, often found tucked away in old jars, collections, or even pocket change, have become true legends of value, commanding high prices and incredible attention in coin auctions across the nation. So stay tuned, because you might just have one of these hidden treasures sitting in your collection right now. First up in the fascinating world of coin collecting, few coins have gained as much attention and admiration as the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This 5-cent coin is not just an ordinary piece of American history. It's a hidden treasure for collectors and enthusiasts who truly understand its significance. In today's numismatic market, this coin has become a shining star, especially when found in very fine condition. Its rarity, historical importance, and collector demand have made it one of the most sought-after nickels in the United States, with impressive dollar values that continue to rise. The story of the 1953 Jefferson nickel takes us back to the post-World War II era, a time when the United States was rebuilding its economy and industry. The Jefferson nickel series itself began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and was designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. His design features a powerful portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side, symbolizing leadership and wisdom. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's beautiful Virginia home, which stands as a symbol of architecture, strength, and American pride. The 1953 issue was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but the Philadelphia mint coins carry no mint mark, making them instantly recognizable and highly desirable among collectors. One of the most unique features of the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is its brilliant design detail and the sharpness of its strike, especially in very fine condition. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a strong, silvery appearance that has stood the test of time. When you hold this coin, you're holding over 70 years of American history in your hand. Collectors admire the crisp detail in Jefferson's portrait, the defined steps of Monticello, and the smooth texture that makes this piece visually stunning. These coins were minted in limited numbers compared to other years, and surviving examples in excellent condition are becoming increasingly hard to find, which is why they attract such strong interest in today's collector community. The rarity and condition of the 1953 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel play a huge role in its market demand. Coins that have survived in very fine or higher grades are becoming rarer with each passing year. Many of these nickels were heavily circulated, making pristine examples a true treasure. Collectors all over the world seek these coins to complete their Jefferson nickel sets or to hold as a long-term investment. The 1953 without mint mark is known for its balanced beauty, its historical value, and its increasing scarcity, all of which make it one of the most desirable nickels from the mid-20th century. In today's collector market, the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition is commanding strong dollar values. Depending on the coin's grade, luster, and eye appeal, it can range from several dollars for lightly circulated pieces to much higher amounts for well-preserved examples with sharp detail and strong definition. In auctions and collector shows, well-graded coins often attract competitive bidding, showing how much enthusiasm this piece generates among serious collectors. With demand growing steadily and the number of surviving high-quality coins declining, experts predict that the value of the 1953 no-mint mark nickel will continue to rise in the coming years. It's not just a coin, it's a smart investment and a timeless piece of history. For collectors who are interested in adding this magnificent coin to their collection, there are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. Always look for coins with clear details, especially around Jefferson's hairline and Monticello's steps. These areas show wear first and can greatly affect the coin's grade. It's also important to verify that your coin truly has no mint mark, confirming it was minted in Philadelphia. Storing your coin in a protective holder or capsule can help preserve its condition and long-term value. Collectors should also keep an eye on auction results and trusted coin grading services to stay informed about market trends, ensuring they recognize opportunities when prices rise. In conclusion, the 1953 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark stands as a proud symbol of American coinage, rich in history, design, and collector appeal. Its elegance, rarity, and solid market performance make it a coin that every collector dreams of owning. In very fine condition, it represents not just beauty but enduring value in today's numismatic market. As time goes on, the demand for this coin continues to grow, proving that the 1953 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel is more than just a piece of metal. It's a masterpiece of American history, a rare collectible, and a shining opportunity in the world of rare coins. Next up, the most talked about and highly sought-after coins in the American numismatic world, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. This coin, though it may look ordinary at first glance, holds a surprising level of history, rarity, and collector value that continues to rise in today's market. If you're a coin lover, a collector, or even just curious about hidden treasures in your change, then you're going to love this story. Let's start with a bit of history and background. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It was designed by Felix Schlag and has since become one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 1964 Jefferson nickel marks an important moment in American coinage. That year, the United States Mint was producing coins at an extraordinary rate due to a national coin shortage. Because of this rush, a massive number of nickels were struck, but the 1964 issue without a mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, holds a special place in collectors' hearts. Even though millions were produced, finding one today in very good condition, with sharp details and a natural luster, is becoming increasingly rare. Now let's talk about the unique features that make the 1964 Jefferson nickel stand out. This coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side facing left, with the word Liberty and the date 1964 beautifully engraved. On the reverse side, you'll see Jefferson's Monticello, his historic home, detailed with fine lines and elegant architecture. The coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it that distinctive silvery appearance that has made it iconic over the decades. What makes the no-mint mark version special is that it was struck only at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use a mint mark at the time. For collectors, that tiny detail, or rather, the absence of a mint mark, is what transforms an ordinary nickel into a highly collectible piece of history. When we talk about rarity and condition, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark in very good or higher condition becomes a true gem. While the Mint produced over 1 billion nickels in 1964, most have long since worn down from circulation, losing their details and luster. Finding one today with crisp details, sharp lettering, and smooth surfaces is increasingly difficult. This condition-based rarity drives collector demand sky-high. In fact, coins that show minimal wear, full steps on the Monticello building, and a strong strike are extremely desirable. Collectors prize these examples because they represent the best preservation of mid-20th century American minting artistry. Now, let's look at the current market value of this coin. Even though a regular circulated 1964 Jefferson nickel might be worth only its face value, a 1964 nickel without a mint mark in very good condition or higher can fetch impressive prices in today's coin market. Depending on the grade, these coins can range from a few dollars to hundreds or even thousands of dollars for premium examples. Some have sold in auctions for over $1,000 when graded as full steps by major grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The demand has only grown stronger as more collectors look for high-quality 1964 examples. This has made the no-mint mark Jefferson nickel a standout piece that continues to increase in value with time. For collectors who are looking to invest or expand their collection, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, and store them in a protective holder or airtight capsule to prevent oxidation. When searching for valuable 1964 nickels, Look for coins with sharp Monticello details and minimal surface scratches. If you're serious about coin collecting, consider having your coin graded by a professional grading service. This can dramatically increase its value and authenticity in the marketplace. Keep an eye on auction sites, coin shows, and reputable dealers, because the market for Jefferson nickels, especially the 1964 no mint mark, is very active and shows no signs of slowing down. In conclusion, the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is much more than just a 5-cent piece. It's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and enduring collector passion. Its combination of beauty, historical importance, and growing scarcity makes it a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. With rising market demand and increasing dollar values, this coin continues to stand out as one of the shining stars of mid-century U.S. coinage. So, if you happen to find one in your change or already have one tucked away, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small but mighty treasure worth far more than its face value. This is one of those coins that proves the old saying true. Sometimes, the biggest value comes in the smallest packages. So keep your eyes open, your coin safe, and your collection growing, because the 1964 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is truly a rare gem that's capturing collectors' hearts and turning heads in today's market. Next up, the world of modern coin collecting. Few pieces capture attention and admiration quite like the 2003 Alabama Commemorative $quarter with a P mint mark. This remarkable coin, minted to celebrate Alabama's rich history and its entry into the Union in 1819, has become one of the most sought-after treasures among collectors today. When found in excellent condition, its beauty, craftsmanship, and historical depth make it a coin that shines both in design and in value. Today, we'll explore why this coin is gaining so much attention in the market and why collectors everywhere are hunting for it. The story of this coin begins in 2003, when the U.S. Mint launched it as part of the 50-State Quarters program, a series designed to honor each U.S. state with its own unique quarter. The Alabama Quarter was the 22nd release in this celebrated collection and proudly commemorates the state's admission to the Union in 1819. What sets this coin apart is not only its historical significance but also its stunning design that pays tribute to one of Alabama's most inspiring figures, Helen Keller, the world-renowned author, activist, and advocate for people with disabilities. The inclusion of Helen Keller on this coin marks an important milestone, as she was the first person with disabilities ever featured on a U.S. coin, making the Alabama Quarter a symbol of resilience, inspiration, and state pride. When it comes to design, the unique features of the 2003 Alabama Quarter are nothing short of extraordinary. The obverse, or front side, bears the classic portrait of George Washington, while the reverse features a beautifully detailed image of Helen Keller seated with her name inscribed in both English and Braille, a first in U.S. coin history. Surrounding her are branches of longleaf pine and magnolias, both symbols of Alabama's natural beauty and strength. The word, "Spirit of Courage," appears proudly on the coin, reflecting the enduring legacy of Helen Keller and the state she represents. The P mint mark signifies that this particular coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and coins struck there in flawless or near-flawless condition are now highly valued due to their limited availability in pristine grades. As time has passed, the rarity and condition of these coins have made them even more desirable. While millions were originally minted for circulation, very few have survived in excellent, uncirculated, or mint-state condition. Those that do exist often display sharp details, perfect luster, and no signs of wear, qualities that greatly increase their worth among numismatists and collectors alike. The 2003 Alabama Quarter with the P mint mark in such exceptional preservation has become a symbol of rarity and collector prestige, with demand growing every year as more people discover its historical and artistic significance. In today's coin market, the 2003 Alabama Quarter in excellent condition can command impressive values, especially when graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. Depending on the grade, some examples can fetch anywhere from a few dozen dollars to hundreds of dollars, and rare mint state or error varieties can reach even higher values at auctions and private sales. With growing attention from collectors who appreciate the story behind the design, as well as those who specialize in the 50-State Quarter series, this coin has shown a consistent trend of rising demand. Its connection to Alabama's history, its innovative design, and its limited number of surviving high-grade examples make it a hot commodity in today's numismatic world. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, a few smart tips can make a big difference. Always look for examples with sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and strong luster. Coins preserved in protective holders or graded slabs tend to hold their value better over time. Checking for small variations or minor minting errors can also uncover rare subtypes that may be worth far more than standard issues. Building a complete set of 50 state quarters that includes this Alabama issue in top condition can significantly enhance the overall value of your collection and attract serious attention from other enthusiasts and buyers. In conclusion, the 2003 Alabama 1819 commemorative quarter with the P Mint mark stands as a shining gem among modern U.S. coins. Its historical roots, powerful symbolism, and exceptional craftsmanship make it a must-have for serious collectors and coin lovers around the world. With rising market interest and limited high-grade examples available, now is the perfect time to appreciate and invest in this rare piece of American heritage. Whether you are new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, the Alabama quarter represents more than just currency. It's a celebration of courage, history, and beauty preserved in silver and copper for generations to come. Next up, the 1976 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is one of the most exciting and sought-after coins among collectors today. This coin, struck to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, holds a special place in numismatic history. If you have one of these coins in uncirculated condition, you might be holding a true treasure that's increasing in value every single year. Let's dive deep into its fascinating history, features, rarity, and current market demand, because this is one coin that's making headlines in today's collector's world. The story of the 1976 Washington quarter begins during America's bicentennial celebrations, a moment of national pride and historical reflection. The U.S. Mint decided to honor the nation's 200th birthday with a special commemorative design on the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. The regular Washington portrait was kept on the obverse, but the reverse was changed to something truly special. A colonial drummer boy standing beside a victory torch surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies. Designed by Jack L. Ahr, this imagery symbolized patriotism, freedom, and the revolutionary spirit of 1776. The date, 1776 to 1976, was also inscribed, making it one of the most memorable dual-date coins in U.S. history. What makes the 1976 quarter without a mint mark particularly unique is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark at that time. These coins were made in large numbers, but finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition today is a true challenge. Decades of circulation have worn down most of the examples, but those that remain untouched, especially with strong luster, sharp strikes, and no scratches, are the ones collectors crave the most. The absence of a mint mark gives the coin a clean, classic appearance and also adds to its mystique, especially for those who understand its origin and special role in America's bicentennial history. Collectors around the world are now hunting for 1976 Washington quarters in perfect condition, and those without mint marks are at the top of the list. The rarity doesn't necessarily come from how few were made, but from how few survived in flawless state. Coins that were carefully preserved or discovered in sealed mint sets are considered treasures today. The collector demand for these coins is driven by nostalgia, history, and the artistic value of the bicentennial design. Many collectors consider this coin a symbol of American heritage, which gives it an emotional as well as monetary worth. As for its market value, the numbers are truly impressive. While circulated examples may only be worth their face value, uncirculated 1976 Washington quarters without mint marks are commanding strong prices in the numismatic market. Depending on the coin's grade, luster, and eye appeal, uncirculated specimens can easily sell from $50 to over $500, and those in mint state certified condition, MS 66 or higher, have been known to reach up to $1,000 or more at auctions. Exceptional examples with deep mirror finishes or proof-like qualities are highly prized and can fetch even higher amounts, as serious collectors compete to secure these shining pieces of history. For collectors looking to invest or add to their collection, there are a few smart tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully. Use gloves and avoid touching the surfaces. Store them in protective holders or coin capsules to maintain their pristine condition. If you come across a 1976 quarter without a mint mark, especially with no signs of wear, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Grading not only authenticates your coin but can significantly increase its market value. Also, stay updated on auction trends and collector forums, as demand for rare bicentennial coins continues to grow with time. In conclusion, the 1976 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark stands as a shining reminder of American pride and history. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a story of freedom, artistry, and national celebration. For collectors and investors alike, this coin represents both historical significance and rising market potential. With uncirculated examples now gaining strong attention in the auction market, owning one of these beautiful quarters is like holding a piece of the American dream. So, if you happen to find a 1976 quarter without a mint mark in stunning condition, cherish it. It might just be worth far more than you think. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel.